some boxers are legends in the raw form. These Hulk-looking men often intimidate their opponents before the fight even begins. One such boxer is Zhang Zhilei. With a record of 26 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw in 28 fights, Zhilei has proven time and time again that he is a formidable foe for anyone who steps with him in the ring. Also, the possibility of being included in his highlight reel is fairly high. With a 75% chance knockout to fight ratio, if you do the math, you will see that out of his 28 fights, 21 of them were ended by him knocking out his opponent. Now, Zhilei has suffered only 1 loss in his career, a 12-round unanimous decision to Filip Hrgović. His most recent fight was a 3rd-round KO victory against Joe Joyce on September 23, 2023. Zhilei's most significant fights and victories include wins against Joe Joyce, Devin Vargas, Peter Graham, Craig Lewis, Scott Alexander, Don Hainsworth, and Mark Brown. His fights are some of the most entertaining ones you'll see throughout boxing history, mostly because you can see that this 6'6" man can easily intimidate his opponents with one look just by towering over them. Zhang Zhilei, Big Bang, is a 40-year-old Chinese professional boxer. He was born on May 2, 1983 in Zhoukou, Henan Province, China. He has yet to win a major world title. And on August 8, 2014, Zhilei made his professional boxing debut against Curtis Lee Tate at the age of 31, defeating Tate via first-round TKO. After his debut, he went on to win 21 consecutive fights, 16 of which were via stoppage. Zhilei Zhang is a vicious knockout artist, but even he was astonished when he finished one of his opponents with a blow to the shoulder. In August of 2014, the Chinese heavyweight's professional boxing debut was cut short after Curtis Lee Tate was overcome by his power in the first few seconds of round 1.
Quite frankly, there's a lot of pressure for me on Zhilei. Even though he's not in there with much, he's taking a fighter, Tate. Who's taking a fight.
Are you kidding already? Down goes Tate, they've waved it off.
Yeah, it's a joke. I mean, I was just about to say, he's taking a day's condition, really ridiculous. And this is a guy who's been...
Tate, who had a 7-4 record at the time, was on the back foot from the start as Zhang surged forward and let his hands go quickly. The Olympic silver medalist pinned Tate against the ropes with a pawing jab before launching a 3-punch combination to end his debut. Tate went to one knee before collapsing face first onto the canvas. Referee Jay Nady refused to count and quickly called this match off. Slow-motion recordings of the fight's final sequence revealed that Zhang could not land any of his punches, which hit Tate's gloves and left shoulder. Teddy Atlas, a former boxing trainer, was on commentary and instantly began mocking Tate for his 17-second KO loss, which was caused by a mistaken shot. He stated, "Sometimes you see a fighter with a glass jaw. This one has a glass glove. His left glove gets hit and then another one hits the shoulder. Tate has a glass shoulder. Usually it's a glass chin. But he does have a glass shoulder, and maybe we should have some doctors do some x-rays to see if they can get that glass out of that shoulder." Zhilei has only lost once in his professional boxing career. His most recent fight was a non-title rematch with British boxer Joe Joyce on September 23rd. Zhilei won the match via 3rd-round KO. This fight took place more than 4 months ago. British heavyweight Joe Joyce was knocked out in the 3rd round by Zhang in London back in April of 2023, ending his hopes of winning a world title shot and possibly his career. Joyce labored against Big Bang Zhang's power before being knocked out by a massive counter right hook at Wembley's OVO Arena. The 38-year-old climbed to his feet on the count of 10 as the referee signaled the end, and Joyce appeared astonished. Moments later, he sat on his stool receiving oxygen. The Chinese boxer retains the WBO Interim Championship and mandatory challenger status against unified world champion Alexander Usyk. Like I said before the fight, it's going to end sooner than the first one, Zhang said. Joe, I like him, I respect him, and I will let everyone witness Chinese power again.
Weight division until he ran into this man. What is it about this man that was so difficult for Joe Joyce to overcome over 2 fights?
乔伊斯把所有人打败了，在你这儿栽了2回跟头，你有什么特别的地方
So， 我应该更努力。我比较幸运。为什么幸运？因为我努力，越努力越幸运。
I'm just lucky, you know. I think my luck comes from my hard work, but you know, everybody should work hard if you want to be lucky.
He came in heavier than he did last time. Did he feel any different in there to you this time?
乔伊斯增重了，你有感觉吗
Yeah， 但是昨天我就讲过，他增重效果怎么样，只能到今天的比赛场上见到。Yeah, Chinese power.
I don't think it will. Hey, listen, Zhang. Go on, you can translate.
He definitely felt the difference. But as he said in the press conference,
Joyce, the challenger, entered the ring first. His music began with Jeff Buckley's Hallelujah and quickly evolved into a rap song with the hook, "You Don't Want to War with the Big Juggernaut." Zhang entered the arena surrounded by pockets of traveling fans waving Chinese flags. After defeating Joyce the first time, the 2008 Olympic silver medalist rose to even higher status in his own country. Zhang dominated Joyce in April's clash at London's Copper Box Arena, leaving Joyce's right eye swollen shut before the referee called the fight off. Despite all of the hype surrounding the rematch, it was a quiet opener, with neither fighter throwing anything remarkable.
The key is to keep your foot on the outside. If you keep your foot on the outside, that brings Zhang then round onto his right and his backhand. Likewise, that's what Zhang will try and do, move him onto his backhand by keeping his foot on the outside. It's who can keep the lead foot on the outside, which will change the direction of movement of the opponent, which is important to land the backhand.
Joyce, of course, has to deal with the psychological demons as well. The damage that was done to him by the power of Zhilei Zhang in the first fight, the destructive damage around his eye. Can he overcome that issue? Triggered the rematch clause pretty much straight away.
The fight then became more intense in the second round as Zhang executed a 1-2 combo before unleashing a devastating straight left that pierced Joyce's guard. Zhang even mocked his injury during their stare down before the next rematch. It was more of an issue of repetition than revenge. Joyce appeared stunned, injured, and uncomfortable every time Big Bang landed, much like in the first fight. Joyce weighed 22 pounds less than Zhang in the first fight and came in at a career high as 20 stone for the rematch, but the extra weight made little difference.
Self here, Joe Joyce troubled in there. Joe Joyce hurt in the second round here by that straight left hand of Zhilei Zhang. Maybe lessons haven't been learned. Joyce looks to fight back. He says the extra weight gives him more power and he can push Zhang back, but so far it's been the man from China who's settled the quicker.
Yeah, and it's the same approach again. Now he's got to move his head. There's no head movement. Again, Zhang, he's probably fancying this.
Zhang missing wildly with that one. Here's a left hand that gets through. Joyce has to take a backward step, then he's caught again. These are extremely worrying moments here in the second.
Joyce started the third round with good footwork and movement. However, Zhang's fantastic counter right hook, which was expertly set up by a jab, brought the fight to an end. The home fighter was astonished, looking hopelessly at his team. He once again struggled against the hard-hitting southpaw and appeared to be a shadow of the fighter who had knocked out 14 of his first 15 opponents.
A little bit tentative, Fletch. Got to throw caution to the wind here and just double that jab up, throw that right hand and actually get to Zhang. But he's on the outside and again, slow footwork, and it's suiting Zhang again. We know that Zhilei Zhang also has put a little...
Oh, what a shot! Right hand, Joe Joyce face down.
A devastated Joyce exited the ring without giving a post-fight interview, while a triumphant Zhang embraced his crew.
Zhilei, Big Bang Zhang, congratulations, and still the WBO interim heavyweight champion. Tell us how you did what you did tonight.
我在平时训练中做到的，在平时训练中我练的什么，今天我就要用它，把它全部用出来。
This is how exactly I do in the training. I carry that to the ring. That's it.
You promised.
OK， 谢谢我的团队，谢谢教练肖恩昭，谢谢我的经纪人 Len Brother and Kurt， 谢谢我的体能教练 Scooter， 谢谢我的理疗师 Casey， 谢谢我的中医按摩师王斌，谢谢你们。
That's a long list of thank you. Coach Sean George, strength conditioning coach Scooter, Terry and Tommy Ling, Scott, and Cassie, physical therapist, and Wang Bing, which is a massager.
Tell me this, Joe Joyce had been going through absolutely everyone in the heavy...
So which one was your favorite fight? Do let us know down in the comments below, and if you want to keep track of your favorite boxer's achievements, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.